The turtle farm, the blaze farm, and the slime farm. The past 50 episodes have basically all been leading up to this moment. I'm on top of the nether roof, and I've got my farm materials. I probably need a few more eggs, but I think I should be fine. What are we going to do up on the nether roof with a whole bunch of blaze rods and slime balls, though? We'll also need a few iron blocks. Those are right here. Those should be enough, though. What we're gonna do is we're first going to grab ourselves a crafting table. Over here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a few stacks of slime balls, a few stacks of blaze rods, turn the blaze rods into blaze powder, turn the blaze powder and slime balls into magma cream, and turn all that together into magma blocks. And I guess I'll be doing that for quite a while, because I need to convert basically all of this into magma blocks. So, yeah, I'll be right back with that. Alright, so I've just done a bunch of crafting. For those that don't know, by the way, if you combine slime balls with blaze powder, you get magma cream, and you can craft magma cream into magma blocks. So we'll be using those to build the gold farm, and yeah, I had to go back to base to get a few more materials. And I've also double checked all the measurements and stuff, so I should be good to go. Yeah, speaking of the measurements, I did do a bit of calculations on how many materials I need. This should be enough. I need roughly, well, exactly 108 stacks of magma blocks. But I think that's not enough, though. Turtle eggs. I'm going to need 8 stacks, I believe. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. I guess I'll have to go back to the turtle farm and see how many more I can get real quickly. Yeah, so that's a thing. Anyway, first of all, let's just get started. Over here. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I've got a little, what's it called? Like a booklet, like a notepad. And I've scribbled down all the measurements. So I'll just be copying exactly. Guess who it is? It's Nambon's design again. It's always Nambon's design. His farms are just too good to pass up on. So I've got my measurements right here. And first, we're going to go up to 156. Well, 157 kind of. In terms of Y level. By the way, actually, I was gonna not measure from the center, but let's let's make sure our X and Z coordinates are both the exact same. So let's go with -40. Alright, that should be good for the corner. At least that way it's on a diagonal. Anyway, let's go to 156. Oops. Alright, 156, and then the next block is going to be magma. It's going to be 3 magma blocks, and then going this direction, it's going to be 36. So subtract 35, so I'm gonna end on... I'm gonna end on 26 blocks left, if my calculations are correct. That way, I don't have to actually count while placing the blocks, which is obviously a massive pain. Oh, also, I just want to point out real quick that obviously the exact length of this farm and the exact measurements don't really matter too much. The only thing that really matters is that you've got platforms, and that those platforms have pigmen, zombie piglins? What are they even called nowadays? That are quickly able to find their way down. Right, so I'm gonna have paths this long. Actually, let me check real. What is my render distance at? It looks so short. And I'm gonna have 4 of these platforms. Well, actually, it's going to be 5 platforms, but like the ones on the edge are going to be only 3 blocks wide, and then the ones that are not on the edge are going to be 6 blocks wide. And there's going to be 3 blocks in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And like so. And all of these are going to be 36 blocks long. And there are going to be 8 of these layers. And then once that's done, I will have to add in... Let me just quickly grab this piece of magma that I dropped, because it's going to bother me and maybe some of you guys as well. So yeah. What was I saying? There's going to be 8 layers of this. This is layer 1. On the 8th layer is also going to be a layer of glass all around to raise the subchunks. I don't know if that's still a thing or if that's something from the days of old. But I'm gonna place it in anyway. And then in between the layers, or like in between the paths going vertical, is going to be big ol' things. Layers with half slabs and turtle eggs. Anyway, I'll get to building and then I'll see you guys once I've made a bit of progress. Alright, look at that. We made some real progress here. Look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms next to each other. The middle ones are 6 blocks wide. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers. And it all 36 blocks long. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I gotta be honest though. There's really not too much time for me to record today. So we'll just be putting in the slabs and just a few more things, but we won't be working on the sorting system, and as I don't have enough eggs yet, I won't be placing in all of those yet either. Anyway, where the hell is the wood that I brought? Here it is. This wood, I'm gonna turn... I've not calculated this wood, by the way. It needs to be spruce trapdoors though, so... Oh god, gotta have a bit more inventory space. Yeah, gonna be crafting a few spruce trapdoors, and then we're gonna be chilling, placing those in. Okay, I've got roughly, what is it? 20 or so, 25 stacks of spruce trapdoors. And we're just gonna see how far we come along, and if we need anything more, then I'll craft those when the time comes. And that's horrible. So let's start on the first row. And what we need to do is we need to place in trapdoors. Actually, I don't know if they need to be at the top or bottom block. I'm guessing they're going to have to be top block. Oops. Oh god, I should bring my axe. And what we will need to do... this is going to be such a pain. We basically need a solid wall of trapdoors. I'm gonna actually check if I can do bottom block. Because if I can just do it like this. And then that should be easy. Well, all the way up, of course. I got lazy for this one. Alright, so I'm gonna check that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so the tutorial that I'm following has them not quite alternating, but some of them are bottom block, some of them are top block, and there's a pattern to it. I'm just hoping that the pattern doesn't matter at all, because I'm really not going to care about it, honestly. I just want to place these guys in and be done with it. Alright, so I've made a bit of progress on those trapdoors. Still don't really know if it's going to work if they're all downwards facing trapdoors, but hey, I'm gonna run with it for now. It is taking quite a while though, and it's like one of those monotonous things that I want to do while the video is rendering. So I'm quickly going to run through all the other things that are going to be part of this farm, and then I'll start rendering the video instead. So, first of all, there's going to be, on this layer, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of glass going all the way around. That's not what I meant to do. Oops. Sometimes I really hate how powerful these rockets are. Anyway, 6 blocks of glass all around, filled in. And between this is going to be a row of string right here. And that's going to... Well, first of all, let's talk about why the glass is here. The glass is here so that the world's spawning algorithm is manipulated into pack spawning around these platforms instead of just spawning 1 or 2 each time, which will increase the spawns. The reason for the string is to fuck around with the pathing algorithm. So the way this gold farm works is that there are going to be a few rows of eggs, turtle eggs in between here. There's going to be more trapdoors on the other side with eggs in between, and the eggs are going to be what lures the zombie piglins to walk down the center, fall down. They will fall down onto hoppers, and that will be where we collect the items. Is there anything else that I want to talk about? Yeah, the hoppers are going to be obviously sorted at some point. We'll work on the sorting system next episode though. That's going to be an interesting thing. To figure out what we want and how much of each item we want. Oh yeah, and also there's going to be glass blocks up here. And these are to reduce, or actually not reduce, to eliminate ghast spawns. Because ghasts, they're a little bit annoying. They destroy shit, so there's going to be glass blocks. The iron will get removed. There will be no iron blocks in the final product. They're just my... What would you call it? Scaffolding blocks, I guess. Anyway, I think that's it for today's episode. We made it to 100 daily episodes. Some of them, probably like this one, honestly, are a little bit shit. So I'm going to spend more time to work on the quality of each episode, and if an episode doesn't come out each day, then so be it. I'd rather spend a little bit more time going forward on each episode than just to have the episodes come out. But on the other hand, I am happy that I did these 100 daily episodes, because it gives quite a nice backlog for anyone that may find these videos in the future to to just go through 100 episodes and have some idea that there's a lot of substance to the world already. A lot of videos to go through. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!